My name is Kathleen Rhodes and I live in Merritt Island, Florida, and this is my audition tape for Worst Cooks in America. And today what I'm going to be making is an omelet with bacon, cheese, and onions, and my cat loves to be a part of my cooking. So first thing is I'm going to be slicing potatoes to kind of like make my own homemade hash browns. I'm not sure if you're supposed to slice them before you put them in the boiling water or not, but you just kind of like slice them up. I've had these potatoes now for a couple of weeks, so they might be kind of old. I don't think they have to be exact. So like, look, there's some nasty stuff, so we won't mess with that. I would usually prefer to use a better knife, but that's okay. So while the water is boiling, I've got the other pan getting ready to make the bacon first. So my issue that I've always had with bacon is that I tend to overcook it. I'm super weird about any of my food being raw. So anytime I make like bacon, chicken, anything like that, I tend to overcook it. And then my other biggest issue is over seasoning. I love salt, but other people don't love salt as much as I do. This is not okay. And I would also say that my favorite seasoning in the world is Lowry's, and my husband is not a big fan of it, but I literally use Lowry's on everything. So here's my potatoes. They're ready to go in, and then we can start on the bacon. So you just kind of put them in. Oh shit, I forgot there was that one piece that had that gross thing on it. Okay.
Right.
So, a couple of them fell. Okay, so let's see if this is, I don't think, our oven's kind of screwed up, so sometimes it doesn't actually turn on. So with bacon, I don't think you really, these are non-stick pans, so I don't think it's a big deal if you don't put like oil or whatever on it. So what I do, because this one isn't that big, so like the bacon will go up on the sides, is I'm just gonna cut it in half. And then I'm just going to lay these little things on here. You hear it starting to crackle. And while that's going on, I'm going to do the egg part, which for me is the hardest part. So I'm going to crack a couple eggs in a bowl. So let me get my trash can. So a few things about myself. I'm 31 years old. I love my cat a lot. He's always in the kitchen with me. He's kind of an asshole sometimes, but he is really sweet. And then I just got married in March to my husband, who is filming this. So here is me cracking an egg. I hate this part because I'm paranoid about shells getting in there because I'm terrified of salmonella. Oh, that was much better than I thought it would be. So there's one, and I'm just kind of droopy droop, and then it's all over my fingers. And then another one, little droopy droop. I don't see any little shells. I think we did okay. Now, gotta wash the pans. It's a very important thing to do. Actually, I need more soap. So anyway, it's actually almost December and we live in Florida, so it's super warm out, which is nice. The past few nights it's been cold, so a lot of like the Florida locals kind of freak out about it. I find it funny. I miss the fall weather. So anyway, we'll check on this bacon. I never know when to flip it. So another thing I want to do is kind of like get these eggs stirred. Is that scrambled? So you kind of like do like this. You like do that a bunch. So like that is what I think you do. Sometimes I think you can add milk, but I didn't add milk. So over here, we're gonna flip over the bacon. I hate how the ends are always really floppy, but that's just how it is. So usually I would have a timer on to know when to take these potatoes out, but I didn't do that. So what I can start doing now is chopping this onion. Unfortunately, like I said, the good knives are in the dishwasher right now. So if you want to come over here and see how the real pros chop an onion. I don't think I need that much, so I'll just... Okay. And then, like, I don't know, I guess you just kind of peel this stuff off. Like that, I guess. This is way too much onion. So then I kind of like go like this, like, and just kind of chops is what I call it. And then I just go like this. And then you have some that are like different sizes, but it's onions. It doesn't matter. So there we got some onions going. So I don't know, do you think it's been 4 or 5 minutes since I started boiling these? I have no idea. Okay. So bacon's...
This hasn't even been recording.
What?
I'm just kidding.
You're such an asshole. Okay, anyway, so bacon's cooking much faster than I... Ugh. Bacon's really annoying, because look at this little... Oh my god, this is insane. I can't even flip it. Oh my god, I might just not even use that piece. And they cook at like different times. Like look at how some of these look more done than the other ones. And it's kind of annoying. But it smells damn good in here is what I can say. That's why I love bacon. So let's go ahead and just assume this is good to... Oh shit, I didn't wash the strainer. Okay. It's clean enough is what I like to say. So then you just go over here and you do like that whole thing. Just strain it. Ouch. It's hot. And then I come back here and then I think this pan will be the perfect size. So I'm going to put this on medium heat and get a little butter. That's something I forgot to get out. I love butter. I love butter. I love salt. It's surprising that I'm not obese. By how much I love butter and salt. And Lowry's, which is another thing I forgot to get out. So we got to get out the Lowry's. Kathleen's favorite thing to season with is Lowry's. It's my husband's favorite too. So while this is going, we'll just keep kind of messing around with the bacon. I like it really done. Some people might say it's burnt, but I don't want to risk it being raw. Again, I don't know what the issue is here. And I don't want to touch it because I know it's hot. So, okay, so now we'll put, I really don't have this. So we'll do potatoes. And then some onions, so we'll just grab a little handful, and time for my favorite, Lowry's. It's so good. And then you just kind of course, just kind of, oh my god, you kind of saute it some. That was annoying. And then you keep on checking on the bacon, which was probably burning. Oh no.
Oh my. Get a plate.
Okay, but I need to put it on a paper towel. So for the bacon, slightly burnt.
Anything.
Slightly burnt. Give me a break. Okay, I got it. Oh. Oh boy, I can't get it off. Okay. So this will kind of soak up the grease some. This one is just a disaster. You know what? You're still gonna eat it. It's bacon, okay? So now what I think I might do to make this kind of more.
Focus. This isn't.
I see.
Yeah, it's just gonna.
All right. So will you pause? So now we're gonna get the omelet going. So I'm gonna use some butter spray, and there's still a little grease in there, which I think is fine. So I'm not really sure what to do about the omelet. So what we're gonna do is just. Oh my god, I think that heat is too high. Oh my god. So we're gonna put a little onion in there too. I don't know how much is good for this. And then just some bacon. So like bacon all around. I just dropped some on the floor. I might even eat it, to be totally honest.
Beat you to it.
I'm licking my fingers. Okay. Oh, cheese. So then I'm going to put some cheese. Oh, were you supposed to only put it on one side?
Your recipe, babe.
Okay. So like this, and then let me get, excuse me, a flipper.
Spatula.
So, you kind of, like that, I guess. Oh, I need to salt and pepper it. Okay, salt and pepper. And then flip. Look at that.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, now let me show you the food, and then my husband's going to attempt to eat it. So there's the omelet. It does look a little burnt, but oh well. So, babe, while you're starting to eat this, if you'll take a bite, and I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay. And get a good middle representative bite. Try and cut this. Ooh, beautiful. Open.
Sorry that the bacon's a little burnt.
Well, I just want the camera to be able to get an accurate view of the inside of the omelet here.
So there's the inside of the omelet.
Bacon looks burned. Outside's pretty crunchy, inside's pretty soft.
Is that good for an omelet? I don't know.
Let's see.
Okay. So tell me, what does it taste like?
Tastes like an omelet with burnt bacon.
All right. What would you compare the taste to?
Probably just one of my omelets, but if you burnt it more in general.
Oh, okay. So can you share a memory of the last time I attempted to cook for you?
Didn't we have grilled chicken salad?
Yeah.
Always overcooked chicken. Usually over-seasoned, always overcooked. Not very much personality.
Well, I'm a boring eater.
But it wasn't a total disaster. I mean, it was edible. It just wasn't good.
Oh, okay, thanks. What was the worst what was the worst meal I've ever made?
If I can count what I was unwilling to eat, that time you got super drunk and you cooked yourself, I think they were hash browns, and in it you'd included bacon, but you were impatient, so it was visibly raw and not safe to eat, and I had to take it from you as you were eating it.
Oh boy. So why do you think I need to be on the show?
So you can find us like a good chicken dish to eat and like
just
learn
chicken.
How to cook. Well, you know what I mean? Something that we can like meal prep and like enjoy the week's food. Something like very interesting would be nice for you to learn, but
just not a chicken salad.
I should learn, but it would be very cool for you to learn how to prepare food for us for the week.
I agree. Well, thanks, babe.